busting the best, most obvious gang stalking little thread here. Now I can see what he meant by grouping up with people eventually must be from the hive mind perspective. Someone has not invested in their own skills arsenal by the sounds of it. Although I was saying that, yeah, it can be helpful to group up, because I keep saying one thing is, organic portals, only defeat us because we're all discoordinated. That's why they try to keep us apart. It's like a quarantine stopping us from, coming together and doing rapid change that they couldn't even keep up with. They wouldn't even be able to understand the world we would create. And they're always working together, right? So I've been saying how we need to maybe work together. So it's like us versus them. Consciously realize that it is us versus them. Anyway, and another thing I keep saying on that same thing of working together is support this channel. Need to work together, because he doesn't have a channel. This is where I started realizing on his comment straight away when he said donate to me. Like he has it all set up, which he doesn't. He's just some random with 2 subscribers, right? He doesn't even make videos, just commenting, right? Fairyland. You're living in fairyland, mate, with your little comments. You don't know, because you're not doing it, obviously, so you don't know. One thing I keep saying is support this channel, because if we don't work together, we have less energy. I've said that so many times. That's why I need to be donating, because you guys are not in the position that I'm in. And many of you know, say for instance, if you have children, you can't do what I'm doing. It's just not possible, right? To be walking the path I'm walking, and let alone be doing the research I can do all day, because you get your time taken up by your children or something, as just one example. And that's why you keep donating to me, because I'm the concrescence then. That's pretty obvious at this point. These people don't get this. They don't have concrescence in their dictionary. They don't understand it, what it is in nature. And especially not to do with us spirit humans, which are naturally the concrescences. That's what's going on there, and that's why they're always trying to block us. It means the end of their paradigms. So he starts saying, yeah, donate to me too. We should group up with other people and get rich. This is where he starts getting sarcastic, because it's not about getting rich and monetarily successful in this world. The only way you do that is by being a psychopath. You have to act, and they make you conform to be like them in order for them to pay you. Otherwise they ostracize you. That's what this whole gang stalking is about, you fucking moron. That's what I've been talking about now on this channel for 3 years. And you're still not clued onto it. So weird, man. It's like these people just don't watch the videos, or they've saved nothing, right? The information is going into them, but going to entities. Like, they have no rendition of anything that I've said on the channel. It's crazy. Alright, what else was he saying? It's so funny. Team up with other people, get rich. That's just common sense. Very weird. No, it's not, you idiot. It's not common sense, but I can tell he's being sarcastic and targeting me. Oh yeah, I'm so rich in my tent, Mr. Rich in a tent, hey. Be jealous. I said something, then he says, something there aren't is not anyone doing this very weird. People do blogs for money, but don't make any change. Well, that's what I was just talking about. To make change, we need to team up. And that doesn't mean, sucking the energy back down. You have to push it up into the concrescences. That's how the new world's going to be made. It's the only way we can do it, by empowering people like me in my kind of position, right, who are being born and bred for this change on Earth right now, exactly in everything, to actually empower the right people right now. Not just me. Everybody, I said people in my kind of position. You know, people like me, right? Way showers, people like that. People that can even do this at all. Some of you people, you literally couldn't do what I do because you don't have even time, right? So I'm not being like silly about this or arrogant or anything. It's just logical. Very logical. And he's just a good example of how they try and pull the energy away from the concrescence, which is, you know, falls under the massive, distraction word that we associate with gang stalking. Right, if you were to make up like a little graph on gang stalking, or like fill some cells in Excel, you would put as one column, right, distraction. It's a major thing, reoccurrent in gang stalking. And then this, just like ad hominem attacking me. Of course he's talking to me now, just because he got offended I asked for donations. And that's why I always do it now, by the way, guys, because it brings out the spiritless humans. They get very offended, remember, at free energy. That's why they're trying to stop free energy devices, you fucking morons. Right? And you spirited humans, you guys must know this already, right? You guys already know they're stopping the free energy devices. Like, we know about the water-powered car, the electrical-powered cars that have been stopped. We could have had them in the 80s, right? And solar power. They make up all sorts of excuses that it's too expensive when it's actually free and just starts immediately paying for itself as you reiterate it and make it more efficient and better. And if you stop supporting the fossil fuel system, and put that same money into an energy, right? Not just money, but people doing things, energy into renewables, right? It wouldn't be more expensive to do any renewables. Yeah, anyway, if you know about the subsidies, government bullshit and all that. Anyway, it's associated because we're dealing with the same people. Organic portals. And prison planet and gang stalking. It's the same thing. It's the same things that keep coming up. That's why I can make infinite videos on this channel. Because all we have to do is note what they're doing. Just note it. Make little notes. Like this video. That's what I'm doing in so many videos now. Because then it can't escape and you start to see a pattern, and all the people who are meant to wake up, so to speak, must wake up or, force themselves back to sleep. Which you can do. We've seen people do it this last year. And he just did it mid-comment. Right? Everything was going good. Got offended that I asked for donations. I'm only speaking the truth, but it's like when I say it, people get extra offended. Do you other spirited gang stalkees experience that as well? Because that's part of the like ostracizing targeting, I think. Not anyone doing these weird people do blogs for money and don't make any change. Yeah, right. Funny how he had to end on a very negative note there. But, even if I'm connecting to one other spirit human, I'm actually making a wave or a change, and it's YouTube. Many people are watching, so definitely change is occurring. But the point is, if we all put our energy into a concrescence, that specific concrescence will do more effect, more damage in the right way, will have just a greater effect, right, with more energy. So I don't know why you're so against me, getting more energy. I'm definitely not rich and not getting rich. So it's interesting that he put that in there. It's so stupid. And now to read my comment and then block him. And that's the start of that illogic cycle that these, trivial humans enhancing mayhem establish. They create like an initial point of, illogic or sick information, which isn't, correct, and spun in terrible ways and very obvious ways. It's like, he just assumes he can just go into my position. And so then I should be donating to him. No, what he's talking about is a sideways energy. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about concrescence, which is the upward, up and out. Not pulling back, donating to him sidewaysly. Right? Yeah, very important point there. See, it's all just come back to him sucking energy of me, because he's going to remain on the channel, still be getting his worth out of me, right? The light that he's on this channel, whatever he's on this channel to get, right? But then he doesn't support me doing it, which is actually masochistic, myopically masochistic. He's then damaging his learning or what he's receiving from this channel by not feeding the channel energy. See? See, they're very stupid like that. They don't understand this stuff or what. Or the mental devils get in the way. Like the jealousy is one of those 7 devils, remember? Leviathan. Good ending to my comment though, hey? Idiot.